Hey, welcome to the tutorial for the tab entitled Price Comparison for Ingredients right down here. So as you're going along, most of us have different places that we buy things, and even if we go out of town shopping, sometimes we'll find things and we want to make sure that we're getting the best price. So what I like to do is keep track of where the best prices are at different stores. So what I've done here is given you this sheet that all of your ingredients will come over from the recipe ingredient cost tab. You don't have to do any of that. So when you put it in on that other tab, which is down here, let me show you, this individual recipe costs tab, it actually, what you've put in there is going to come over, all of this is going to come over to this other tab. So you don't have to put any of that in. And so what you're getting now is, for example, I wrote that I get my cake mix, which is the white cake mix, which I use for the white almond sour cream, and I get it at Smith's, and that's the price I'm currently getting it for. So I went over to Shamrock today and I bought it for another price because I checked it online to just see. I just calculated it quickly because I was able to access this little spreadsheet on my phone. Calculated it really quickly, and I thought, wow, that's a better price. So I want to come back now that I'm home and put in that Shamrock price so that I know, okay, if I can, I'll try and get that particular one at Shamrock. That's the best place to buy it. So how did I know? So this one over here was the box that you just buy, and it's 1 pound and it's a certain price, and this is what's calculated per gram, right? And it all does that for you. So that came over to this sheet. So how do I do the same thing, calculate it per gram, to compare apples to apples for the new Shamrock cake mix? So what I did was I look at my receipt, and my receipt says I paid $5.39. So I put that up here. I put $5.39 because this is my little calculator up here. I put $5.39, and the bag said I got 2260 in grams. So that told me here that per gram it's 0.002385. So I just stuck that right in there, 0.002385. I just typed it in there. So then what the Cake Ninja will do for you, whichever vendor has the best price, it'll turn it yellow. So you can see down here that I buy my canned raspberry. I hadn't put Smith's in there, so that's why it's not there. But I buy my canned raspberry jam at Smith's, and this was the cost. And then I found it at Albertsons, and I found it and I put the price in. Turns out it's exactly the same. So, okay, Smith's or Albertsons doesn't matter. Now, if this had been a better price, it would have turned yellow. So let me give you another example. Today when I was at Shamrock, I did also buy some instant puddings. So you can buy the little boxes, and again, I just didn't put it in that I bought it at Smith's over here. You can buy the little boxes, and they're 0.08125 per gram. And when I got to Smith's, when I got to Shamrock, I realized, wow, I think that's a better price. Calculated it out. Yes, it was. So I bought a couple bags, and then I came back and I calculated it. So how did I do that? Once again, I paid for the chocolate. Let's see. I'm looking at my receipt right here. I paid $3.59, so I'm going to put $3.59 right there. And I got 792 grams on there. So that equaled 004533. Okay, so I just put that in there. Oh, whoops, did I do that? 793 grams, sorry. 793 grams, that's why it was a little different. Okay, so that was the cost of the chocolate, 004527, so I just typed it right in there. And that was actually a better price than Smith's. So that's why this turned kind of this peachy color. I did the same thing for vanilla, kind of turned that peachy color. So this is telling me that Shamrock, so far, for those items anyway, has a better price, because the place where you have the more peachy colored things is the place where you're getting the better prices. So the other day I was at Albertsons and I saw some of my keto-friendly, where are they? Sugars. And so I went ahead and put the classic monk fruit in. I use this Lakanto a lot in my keto cakes. So where I was getting it before, which was Smith's, I think, was this cost. I saw it at Albertsons and I put the per gram cost in. Turns out Albertsons isn't any better. I was doing fine at Smith's. But on the brown sugar, it was just the opposite. When I put in what it cost me at Albertsons, or would have cost me, I just take a picture on my phone so I can price compare without buying it, of what the cost is and how many grams I get. I put that in and Albertsons was actually cheaper. So I know for the brown sugar to buy it at Albertsons, for the white sugar to buy it, continue buying it at Smith's. So as you can see here, I have not put a lot of them in because I'm busy. I just haven't done it. But you can definitely do it. It's a really handy way to make sure that you're getting some really good prices. And also then when you go to the store, you've got it right there on your phone, or if you carry a little tablet or something, you can check it out and find out what your prices are. So I hope that helps you see how this tab can help you in really refining where you're getting your products and your ingredients so that you know you're always getting the best price. Thanks. Bye.